isn't there all the time, but when the cars are crazy and the driver's going to have a harder time keeping him sideways.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ken Gucci out front now. Frederick Osbo in the chase position. Again, a little bit of moisture on track, slowing things down, minimizing that smoke, and then, boom, creating some steam on Freddie. Look at that. Freddie gets out of shape. That is a huge blow and shock to the system. Holy cow, Frederick Osbo. I mean, this is absolutely massive. That could be deemed an incomplete for Frederick Osbo.
Ken Gucci, and that was it.
And is this a side lap or is this battle? This is a battle. All right, going right into it. This is, again, Odi Bakshi's Diego Higa. Sorry, thrown off. Thought we were going with the side laps continuously, but no, not the case. Look at Diego Higa. We're talking about him showing up. Again, a Brazilian champion. Ryan Lantain has seen him with his own eyes in the native country of Brazil and seen how he can drive, but he's going against one of the best. That is on field suspension, GT radial, S chassis. Into that first outside zone. Look at that, dragging that back bumper. Now into and transitioning into that second outside zone, the 180-degree turn. Filling all of it is Simon Olsen. Taylor Hall maybe given a little bit of comfort room. Let's see, as he get a surge and attack here past that one and only inside clip, the lone inside clip, and Taylor Hall goes on the wall. And that scrutinizes him more than anybody, I swear. Here we go, Matt Field, and that Borla exhaust, Heat Wave, Lean Custom, GT Radial, Corvette, Robert Thorne, making moves from pro spec to pro. This is maiden voyage in the pro competition. He's going up against second overall in the 22 season. Matt Field dialing it in on the inside clip. Now transitioning into that last outside zone. Woo-wee. Look at that. Let's go on to our next battle. Chris the Force Forsberg. This is hometown track here at E-Town. That NOS Energy all-new Z going against Ola Jaeger in that Japan Auto Mark IV Toyota Supra. Forsberg filling all that outside zone, that VR-powered all-new Z. And again, teasing that all-new Nismo Z. He got to drive and drift that thing the other day. I don't know if you saw a little teaser video, but right now you're seeing him throw down for his town. But I'll tell you what, Rome, his livery is loud and his driving's more aggressive. Holomnia overcooks it on outside zone 1. This is going to be a major advantage for Rome as long as he completes the entirety of this run. The lead car does need to complete it, even given that chase car made that major mistake. So unfortunately for Holomnia, the Chepa Racing 86 coming on through. Hey, Frederick Osbo, but Ryan Turk gets the clean air in that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. Nitto tire, uses all the course, uses that edge of the course, salvages him, get onto the paint, and there he does it once again. Thing looks like a bullfrog ready to pounce. Again, that hot hatchback. Boom, right past that inside clip. Really good precision driving by Ryan Turk, filling all that last outside zone. Here we go, that AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. Nick Novak applying the pressure there, chasing him down, does not get into that first outside zone, but look at Novak. Oh, he taps the wall. Keeping it cool and keeps it consistent, but has to fight back. James Dean, look at that. Again, talking about those front wheels being settled, those RTR arrows, and now into that final out. He was winner in Orlando last year in the very, very wet conditions. That Permatex BMW. Beecham maybe a little too aggressive. You see him kind of overshoot Dylan Hughes, my bad. And again, a lot of BMWs, a lot of BMW boys. And again, the GT Radial's going around here for Dylan the Dozer Hughes, the Permatex BMW. And into that final outside zone, Trenton Beecham on outside zone 1. He's going to transition in, flick it in, fill all that outside zone 1. Boom, there he goes. So now Stuckey, look at this, getting left in that Nitto tire smoke. And filling that second outside zone is Chelsea Denofa, and that's a clean execution there. Again, that hood flapping, but not affecting him. Stuckey does get to his side. Again, not mimicking the exact angle, but Chelsea, really well done there. Coming out of the chute. Seems like he's figuring out that car. He's currently, oh boy, again, qualifying 11th. Great initiation by Adam LZ. Coming to that second outside zone, that big 180-degree outside zone 2. Mike Power tries to dip it in, and that Type S does find a little bit of proximity, closer and closer, inching towards Adam LZ. And now Adam, big, nasty transition into that last out. We go with our first battle of the Royal Purple Top 16. We got the field suspension, GT Radial S chassis. That's Odi Bakshi's out front. Ken Gucci in the chase position in that red 86. Here we go. Looks like Odi Bakshi's filling that the second outside zone. Look at the smoke being kicked off. So again, looks like we got a dry course, my friends. Knocking over that inside clip, and now into that final outside zone. Filling all that zone line prior to the lead car. But the lead car needs to wait till they extinguish. Simon Olsen, big nasty angle. That first outside zone, hits it and quits it. And Kazuya Taguchi, you can see him nosing in. Simon Olsen, big massive angle. That second outside zone, that allows Kazuya Taguchi. I mean, these guys are looking almost identical in their lead and in their chase. And this is going to be a hard one. I mean, here we are. Minus Jonathan Castro. Here we go. Whoa, big entry there from Matt Field. He does exceed the course track edge. That looks like it threw off Jonathan Castro. Could that be too big of a blow for Castro to come back? Again, we're going to have to assess on how aggressive. Look at that. Looks like a little rubber that's on the side there from that Borla exhaust Corvette at his home track. Rome Charpentier, Garagistic, BMW E36, initiating that first outside zone, throwing it in, both of them. Here goes Rome in that second outside zone. Rome filling all of it. Chris Forsberg, look at him lunging forward, that VR-powered all-new Z. Past that inside clip, how is he going to handle? Going to that last outside zone. Man, the proximity of Corolla, the Rockstar pilot, initiating in that first outside zone, that hot hatchback. So again, another driver exceeding that track line. Brandon Sorensen, the United States Air Force, BMW. Ryan Turk using all the course. Brandon Sorensen backing off a little bit here. Now Ryan Turk into that last outside zone. FDNO Vaughn's cheering him on from home. And here goes James Dean. Big initiation there in that first outside zone. Travis Reeder getting bathed in the tire smoke in that second outside zone. Here comes that Nicholas BMW. Look at the proximity. Great job by Travis Reeder. Looks like he almost had contact, comes out of angle just a little bit into that final outside zone. Nasty initiation by Travis. Here comes Dylan Hughes under the bridge where he drew some blood and he drew some GT radial tires. Into that first outside zone, Joao Barrion. A lot of these drivers exceeding that line on the outside zone 1. Now going to outside zone 2. There goes Dylan Hughes filling all of it. Here comes Joao Barrion. Good proximity. You see him kind of coming out of it. Minus about 10 degrees compared to Dylan Hughes in that final outside zone. Getting all the way to the outside line. You see LZ. The Mustang RTR, Spec 550, both these guys on Nitto tires. Big initiation from Adam LZ, Chelsea Denofa dropping into formation. Now to that, oh, we got rubber on rubber, Nitto on Nitto crime. And Chelsea Denofa looks like maybe too aggressive, maybe taking himself out. Go past that inside clip, now pass and into that final outside zone. Ryan up out front. Let's see how it initiates. Odi Bakshis, he obviously knows what these vehicles are capable of. Now transitioning into that second outside zone. Odi Bakshis, look at that. He's saying, hey, Simon, I built this car. I can crash this thing if I wanted to. I'll fix it. So coming now into that final outside zone. Some separation there between Olsen and Odi. Now Odi comes. Heatwave, GT Radial, Lean Customs, Corvette into that first outside zone. Approaching that big second outside zone. Big angle there from Matt Field. Rome Charpentier gets into the pocket. The Garagistic BMW. Now coming into that first and only inside clip, transitioning into that final outside zone. Matt Field using all the course. Looks like Rome Charpentier, the 3-time champ, the machine, goes into that first outside zone, fills all of it. Ryan Turk, good composure. Nasty snap as Ryan Turk goes wheel to wheel. They bang doors, they bang back wheels into that final outside zone. How are they going to handle? How are they going to manage? Transition in. Outside zone 3, James Dean and Ryan. Adam LZ, the RTR, Spec 550, Joao Barrion chasing him down. Here comes Adam LZ in that first outside zone. Comes up a little bit short, looks like the Nitto tires grip up. Joao Barrion, he comes out of angle and straightens out. He does take a beeline towards the side of Adam LZ, and now it seems that he has found that angle and that proximity past that inside clip into that final outside zone. Here goes Adam LZ filling it. Joao Barrion. LZ, James Dean, RTR. An RTR vehicle will win! Holy cow! Adam LZ with the nasty backwards entry. James Dean overcooks it. He goes way off course, re-enters the picture. Adam LZ with an insano entry. What the heck was that? Let's back it up and roll the tape. And it's Simon Olsen, Field Suspension S-Chassis. Matt Field, the white Ford Star standing out. You can see them through the smoke, now transitioning in. Simon Olsen, Matt Field, you can see him jumping to the side. A little bit of left foot brake there from Simon Olsen. The fiberglass bouncing off the back of Simon Olsen. Matt Field drops back a little bit. What's going on here? Let's see if he can reap the reward. Simon Olsen fills all of that. Clean start. Simon Olsen shoots down into that first outside zone. Big, nasty entry by Adam LZ. Simon Olsen getting buried in the smoke into that second outside zone. Adam LZ fills all of the Nitto tire smoke in his face. Simon Olsen diving in, good proximity. Not mimicking the exact angle now in that final. There's that snappy transition, sends it into that final.